we go. I don't know if it's loud enough.
Check.
Tell me if it
Oh,
sounds
yeah, you're good.
cool. And you can see it fine? Like not like the Discord.
Huh?
You can see it fine on Discord?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty. We just spent the night at Foggy's.
That we did. Good old Foggy. Oh. Now, do we have any idea of what the plan is?
We can just go to our journal. Our trusty and nifty journal.
I think, weren't we trying to get back up
We can just go to our
north again?
I believe so.
Okay. So let's...
Wait. No, I don't think so.
We weren't trying to go north? Let's see. Journal. Quests. And we've got like a billion quests. We need to go to Old Pagos. Where? Oh, no, we already did that. Oh, these are completed quests, that's why. Hallersdale. We need to study the golems. Runaway, Brune Village.
We also need to sacrifice a whole bunch of people to the tree.
Well, willingly, hopefully. Preferably. No. I guess it doesn't really matter for us.
As long as they're sacrificed and the tree gets its blood tax, or...
The blood tax.
Oh, it doesn't need blood, it needs pneuma.
We need to ask Foggy about the dolmen.
Yes, we do.
I'm not here, what's up? Hello! Alright, let's do that. I think we're here, yep. Approach Foggy. We can hear.
Questions about dolmen. Yes.
Would you like to start?
You can start.
Okay.
No, you got it.
At the southern road, eh? It must be centuries old, but I'd rather spend a night in a young inn. Thank you. I know hunters used to make campfires there. I bet it leaves sticky soot in the walls. Isn't it weird that there are no other chapels in the north? Maybe they were all dismantled. Stone has its price, after all. Funny thing. Funny thing about that.
You tell her what you found inside, and her grimace, puzzled at first, turns into a chuckle as she scratches her wide neck. So it's what an old bandit's hideout. A warehouse? Your empty guesses don't bring you any closer to an answer. Let's just be glad it's not a cursed altar covered in blood. But who knows, maybe some traders could use this chamber to pace out their deliveries. She gives you an encouraging smile. A plenty fine find, dear.
How about... I guess that's really it. We don't have anything else to ask her, do we?
We could ask her about, what's her face, the bandit leader.
Oh, what's her name?
Humans go to humans.
Is it Dias? No.
No, it's not Tyus.
No. Eudocia? I think it's this one. No, that's the...
that's not... Yeah.
Did
we not get her name?
I guess not. Groups. Bandit camp. Glossia.
Glossia, yeah.
She puts her hand on her side, pushing her chest out. Why would I know where the bandits are hiding? Better watch your words. Why? We don't need to eat.
Oh, there's an actual option.
What? This?
I've heard there are some bandits in the north. She makes an annoyed grimace. What can I tell you, dear? You know how it goes. Lost souls need a new path after an awfulness finds them, but the years go by and it doesn't get any easier. One day they take a pile of firewood, another one some bread and clothes. After they start hurting folks, there's no way back, even if they're not at all cruel. You ask her some more about, you ask her some more, but she's reluctant to give you straightforward answers. You don't have to worry about Glacier's band. They hunt, sometimes take this or that, scavenge after folks who get jumped by beasts, but you never try to threaten my place. You're safe here. And why would they try to bother a road warden?
Hmm. I think. What do we think? I frown, but bite my tongue. It's true.
Yes, quite true.
She tilts a window shutter. She tilts a window shutter by just looking. Oh, that's right. She's magic. She has like telepathy.
Yeah. She can use her Numa. She's also missing a hand.
Time for me to go.
Yep.
What is it? Beginning of the day.
Let's watch ourselves.
Isn't the lake like suspect as fuck?
Eh.
Like, don't we have a whole issue with that?
No, it's just monsters could come from the lake. It's not like deep enough to make them not come from the lake.
You enter the bridge. Oh wait.
Oh,
What the fuck?
go ahead.
You enter the bridge and move to its edge. Somewhere below you, you notice a glimmer. Hey you! Step back! Run! Without even thinking, you leap toward the yard. A long, teeth-filled mouth breaks through the water surface, splashing it in every direction. It bites the empty place where you were just standing. While the front limbs, thick, scaled, and ending with claws as large as your fingers, land on the wood. Once the saurian's yellow eyes notice that you're outside of its reach, it nonchalantly slides into the lake. You hear laughter coming from the yard. The large forager, who's wearing leather, was running with help, but now stands with his hands on his thighs, cackling without rest. The man in black fur, on the other hand, looks at you with worry. You see a hand kept beneath his cloak, as if he was reaching for something. What are you doing, eh? The lake isn't for outsiders. They definitely told us that was a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a while ago, you know? Things happen.
Oh, stay away, don't worry. Or we want to be asked. Maybe warn me first, eh? Think about that.
Definitely just stay away.
Or,
Okay.
we could approach them.
They're just gonna want to work.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't been past the Gale Rocks.
We also haven't been to Eudos yet. I think it's east of the tower over there.
Yes. Would you like to go east?
Yes, let's go talk to Eudosia.
Sounds good.
First part of the trail is narrow and overgrown. A steep crag in the south divides the lush forest in half. You barely recognize any shapes in the entanglement of grays, browns, and greens. Ignore the landscape, while similarly impenetrable, is the exact opposite. The meadow turns into barren hills and mountains barely covered by grass and bushes. Maybe the riding ibexes of the clanspeople from the growing mountains would get through such a barrier. There are no clans here.
Damn right. The road leads you downhill to the edge of a lake. The clearing around the dwelling is quiet, with no crickets, flies, or even toads. The grass is not even knee-high. There are no signs of wharf or boats. The wall isn't coated and has already been bitten by winds and rains. Look for an entrance.
Of course. Right next to the gate, a gargoyle, or stone look-alike, kneels on a slab. It's dark purple, almost black, with yellow, pointy teeth. Though its half-open mouth has no tongue, and the creature doesn't move even an inch. The eyes have been replaced by crystals, red like currant juice.
Anyone home?
Scream.
I think maybe a gentle knock.
Mm-hmm.
Finding no knocker, use your fist. There's no response.
Anyone home? Your voice is welcomed by the screeching of dozens of avian throats. They take off from behind the wall, heading toward the lake. After a few breaths, the eyes of the gargoyle grow brighter. What's with all the ape shouts? You lost? The words are coming from the monster's mouth, though it remains still. Stand in front of me. I want to see you mug. The drawling voice belongs to a woman, but is lined with unnatural creaking.
Step up. The eyes don't rotate nor blink. So, who are ye? Be friendly. I'm Duncan Idaho. The new roadwarden. I want to say he's a roadwarden if he's a disgusting beast, but surely I had the kindest voice. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Roadwarden. Yeah, I like that one. That's
During the long pause, the glow of the gargoyle's eyes subside. Once they light up again, the voice gets even colder. I don't know what answer you're looking for, so you'll get none. You even know who I am?
No.
I don't, I'm afraid. Wait, yes we do. It's Eudocia.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, wow. It's your turn.
Oh, yeah. So, you lost your way, and now you're wasting my time. Long pause. I'm Eudocia, the only enchantress you'll find in this land, and you're disturbing my work. I don't see people in the middle of the day. Return in the early morning, or a few hours before dusk, if you have to. Best yet, don't bother me at all. The monster's eyes darken again. Your mount is ready to ride away. I think we just wait. Fuck it.
We can go a few hours before dusk as well. Like we can come back at the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess, can we go further? Nope. Okay. What else are we gonna do?
Eudocia. Keep exploring, I guess. Go on the paths we haven't gone yet.
We can go all the way up here. It's 7 hours though.
What time is it now?
We have 9 hours till night. It's 6 hours there. Which one's Pagos again?
Pagos is all the way on the left. The giant stone with the symbol on it. The right symbol. Monastery, yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Yeah.
Hideout. There's a trail up there. We need to get more money for these guys though. Or don't we have almost
start
enough?
gambling
No,
some more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget we have money now, don't we? We have how many coins?
2 dragons.
That's 2 more than we had not but too long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a lot to do, but we could just barge in.
We can't, but we could touch the gargoyle's head.
I kind of
think she'd be very happy.
No, but
I don't feel like we should piss off the enchantress.
Probably not. What about?
Although we could just wait until nightfall.
True. That is a whole day, but I think that might be best, just to not risk getting stuck out here and just to like get this done with.
Yeah.
All right. Wait for as long as it takes for her to let me in.
It's getting colder, but finally the monster's eyes glow red. Go inside. I'll be with you soon. The monster's eyes darken again. Soon after, you hear the heavy steps and the earth shakes. Something lifts the beam blocking the gate. You realize that your hand is already on the haft of your axe. One day, such instincts are going to save my life.
That's true. Damn right. The gate opens violently and rebounds the large thud, or the loud thud, almost closing again. The creature in front of you is made of floating rocks that appear to be connected, but that's just an illusion. They could twist and bend in every direction. The eyeless sentinel faces you blankly. You've seen other golems in Hovloven endlessly helping with bothersome tasks, but you've no idea what makes them move. It lowers its slab-like hands and steps aside, making way for you. Its head rotates, following your steps, but other than that, it's as motionless as a statue. Alright.
Hello, Mr. Goblin.
Mr. Golem.
The house in front of you has a huge entrance, just large enough for a golem. The building is whitewashed, but the lime is aged and damaged. The tools are spread around in no particular order. The rocks resting on the top of the shed resembles the golems. The garden patches, covered with herbs and vegetables, are neglected. It's quiet here.
Approach the golem.
Yes.
It seems dead, inactive as city folk would call it, but the pneuma still makes its chunks float less than an inch away from one another. It doesn't react to your presence. Unlike the previous golem, this one bears engraved signs on its larger rocks. The meaning is unclear to you, but you can't tell if they're decoration or carriers of a spell. A leaf of the door opens. I know these letters. I know.
Of course we know these letters.
Of course we know.
The signs represent regular words used in Wright's tablets. Their shapes are very old, angular, not adjusted to the softness of the quill. The words read as follows: hunt, prey, chase, meet, beast, run, bring, wait, disguise. The golem's owner is standing behind you.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, that's not good. The woman is tall and stands upright, with her arms crossed and legs apart. She's more than 30, with a face touched by lack of sleep. She gives you a long look, observing your blade, hands, boots, forehead, everything but your eyes. I greet ye.
Oh, very nice.
Without the distortion caused by the gargoyle, her strong voice isn't as disquieting. No surprise that it caught ye, eh? But don't disturb it. It's very much awoken and will defend itself, or me, if it comes to it. Give her a better look.
Oh, yeah.
I
we don't look like shit.
Down.
She also looks like shit, though. She's wearing a long, ragged robe covered in stains. It used to be blue, but now it's an unevenly pale. She's barefoot, with skin covered with dust and dirt. Her dark hair was recently washed, but it's untidily spread on her shoulders, back, and chest. She wears no jewelry, belt, or buckles.
I think just friendly, for the most part, is probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
We could... I don't say anything. I looked you up and down. He ain't worth talking to, hardly. Oh, so you can make a golem? Yeah. Alright. Can you plant a trellis? Can you grow lettuce?
Yes. Apparently not. The guard's garbage.
Yeah. I'm glad you have a moment to spare. I won't bother you for long. Is it? This one's you. Or is it me?
I think it's you.
She looks at the ground and drawls out her words. I sure hope not. I'm not interested in chatter. If you need to bother me, speak in the tongue of dragons and barter. I don't serve stew. I don't offer baths. If you come here, I better get out from it. She walks past you and cocks her head toward the golem who let you in. It turns around and shuts the gate. Good that you came at such an hour. Keep it up in the future. If you ever come here in the middle of the day, you'll stand outside looking at the doors like an ibex. Well, that is what we did. We don't need more salutations. So, her voice remains cold. Why are you here? Well, I am looking for Starion. I was also looking to fill some with Numa. I was also asked to live. All of these.
Yep.
Maybe we ask about Astarion first.
Sure. Nah, he's not here. Not even a mouse in my shed. She meets your eyes, yet her gray irises remain absent. Her sigh turns into a snort. All else?
Oh God, look at... Ooh, the arrow. What do you think?
We are also asked to deliver writing close to the monastery.
You gonna do that one?
We'll just go through all of them.
Oh, okay. I was asked to deliver writing quills. Then you're in luck. They're ready. She opens one of the heavy doors to her house, and you catch a glimpse of a messy bed and a floor covered with clothes. She's like a
Otaku.
yeah, like a rot maxer. She returns after a minute or so. Here, she opens a small leather case and pulls out the quills, a mix of translucent grays and whites. You step closer and reach out for them, but she keeps holding them. Why do you aid the monks? They're a rather grim bunch, aren't they? Some nasty rumors are in the air. Her grasp is strong. Her eyes meet yours briefly.
What do you mean by rumors?
True.
She releases the case with a frustrated grimace. What do you mean by what do you mean? She's pretty good at mimicking your accent. What is it that ye haven't heard? The monastery brings sickness and nightmares. That the monks have the village in their bandit grasp. That the prelate crawls in the caves like a beast in a den. Her gaze softens when the two of you exchange looks. I'm just glad they sent you here. I'd be glad to teach my golems to speak if it would spare me the sight of nasty monastic robes. You glance at her own nasty robe, though she doesn't even notice it. See, we knew they were sketchy.
What is the prelate? Oh. Surely you filled some arrows with pneumophore. Any ideas where these come from? Why are you tracing a murderer? She smirks, but then grabs the arrow and takes a quick look. Black and orange. I don't know much about wood, but I recognize these feathers. The people of Gale Rocks breed such pheasants. She gives it back. It's in the far north, closest to the coast. I suspect something dastardly has been done by those folks at the Gale Rocks. Perhaps we should stick.
We pulled that out of that dead guy, right? Or was that
there wasn't even a dead guy. There was it was the ambush. So, have you been to the shortcut?
Only once, she admits slowly, and it's not a good memory. Her brief tale is rather vague. She once had to use her golems to travel to the other side, seeking a remedy for her stomachache. The beasts were afraid of the noise they make. She points at the massive stone legs of her creations. But the monkeys in the far west were too dumb for that. They kept throwing things at us, even poop. She pauses, making a disgusted grimace. We couldn't reach them or scare them away. You ask what happened next, but she crosses her arms. I was told it's better to ignore them. Let them get used to one sight. But my stomach was better already, so we just took the long way back.
Do we care about the bandits that much? I've heard about some bandits.
Not
Yeah.
really.
I bring news from the Old West. Old Pagos is facing a grave plague. She stands still. Come again. While you describe the symptoms, she starts to fidget and finally interrupts you. Cut it. Have you heard about what? Eulalia? Cut it. Have you heard about Eulalia and Irenaeus? They're about 50-55, a mason and a sculptor. Her eyes are getting bad. He has a limp. I never entered the gate. It must be her parents.
Rubs her arms above her elbows as if to warm herself up. If ye ride there again, she meets your eyes. Ask her around, please. I need to know.
She seems kind of based. Maybe we just like max support her.
I'm down.
So what's your story? What do you live? So I feel like she wouldn't like getting personal.
No.
I have some questions about your golems. She walks around the closest sentinel and observes it like a farmer would a donkey before purchase. Isn't it clear what they are? Furniture that walks and works, that carry rocks and logs, hunt kind of, and protect this place while I rest. What else is there to say? Do they talk? No. Tell you what. How do you make one? Sure, how do you make one? I was just telling us.
on. I'm chewing. Give me a second.
Nom nom nom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. He's a
I
snap.
fill each rock with Numa and bind them together. She pauses, then waves it off. You won't build one anyway. Like alchemists and enchanters have their own secrets, but I've got no way of sharing my talents with others.
Is it for sale?
Not opposed.
One day, or so I hope. She points at a golem's hand. One wrong order and it'll tear your head away, or kick over a house. It won't ever be safe, but the dead make for bad customers, and I won't be blamed for other stupidity. Her further answers come in greater detail, but they're rather complex. From what you understand, she plans to invent a set of very specific commands that could quickly be learned, then bind them to a wand, binding it to the creature. I'm still not sure if it's the safest solution. If a wand was taken by a reaver, stuff could get ugly. The monsters react. She already said that they do. They're afraid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a job? We are looking for work.
Yeah. She stands still for a moment, then cocks her head to the side. I've got some stuff that could use another hand. You up for some danger if it comes to it? You nod and ask her what sort of creature is bothering her. Nah, I meant riding and climbing. If you can do it without grabbing that axe of yours, fine. Now give me a moment. She opens one of the heavy doors to her house, and you catch a glimpse of a messy bed and the floor covered with clothes. After a minute, she shows up with a large sack filled with rods made of smooth, clean bronze. Here's the gist of it. I need you to get 8 spots across the peninsula. High buildings, trees, mountainsides. I don't really travel much. She lets out a confident chuckle. So I can't hold your hand. I need one of them in white marshes, in the wetlands far west of here. Other than that, you need to keep your eyes open. She takes one of the rods. Once you reach a good spot, place one of these as high as you can. I'll pay you in dragons. 2 for each one. But place at least 4 before you come to see me. I need as many of them out there as possible.
What are they for? Well, there's magic in them, as you can imagine. You weigh a rod in your hand. Even though it's more than 2 feet long, it's light, empty inside. You could bend it on your knee. The bag also contains a long hemp cord and a scrap of cloth. If I were to send my golems away, let's say a mile or 2 from here, they'd stop moving at all, waiting for me to show up. She approaches the nearest sentinel and touches its chest. They carry similar rods inside, so the plan is to give my orders better range, so to speak. I'm tired of depending on hirelings, especially since they no longer stop by. She leans against the golem with her arms crossed. Questions?
Which time do I have?
Sure.
No, don't worry about it. She dusts off the golem's arm. Let's say before the leaves turn yellow, which I think the game ends as soon as it hits fall.
I think so, yeah. Some of the locals may not be happy with me putting bronze rods on their rooftops.
And I can be sure that you have no plans to raid the village with an army of unstoppable sentinels, right?
You know what? I don't even care. If she's paying us, is that our problem?
Not really. I mean, if we're in one of the villages, yeah.
Yeah, but we're Duncan, Idaho. Surely we'll be fine.
We'd get it out. Yeah, we got the smirts.
Yeah. Some of the locals might not be happy. She gives you a puzzled look. Wardens do have their way to get on people's good side, correct? 2 dragon bones won't be enough. That's true. More dragon bones, yeah?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Huzzah.
You haggle for a bit, but her distrust is like a wall. She waves your arguments off. I'm not a merchant. I don't gather coin for the thrill of it. I'm putting almost 20 dragons on the table here. Should be enough to do all 8 rods, and I may prepare aught else for ye.
I don't even care about asking this. We have a deal. Sounds good, love. Onwards. Cool. Yeah. I mean that.
What else? Can you fill an item of mine with Numa?
Oh, yeah. That's not how this works. She points at her golems. Her nails are short and clean, and her hands are soft. I work all the time, but each item takes me days, sometimes a full season. The tribes bring me things to enchant in the early spring and collect them a year later. I've got to... She blinks for a few times, not sure what to say. Her gray eyes widen. Imagine stuff, and it takes great focus. You mentioned that you generously reward her, but she only shrugs. You don't plant, you don't build. I won't eat dragon bones. For now, do your warden duties and come by the end of autumn. Maybe I'll have time to get something done for you after the thaws. I'll think about it. Yeah.
Yep.
Anything to sell? Well, we only have 2
I would
dragons.
say we have to ask her for a potion.
Yes.
Hopefully it'll be worth 2 dragons. Well, I'm not a trader. I do the stuff people ask me about, and they're not for sale. She glances at the house, then toward a pocket at her hip. But there's one tool I'm willing to part with for 10 bones, but it's for spellcasters only. She reaches out to you. On her open palm, you see a flat, small pebble, bluish, but no way unusual. You put it in your mouth and press it to your palate. No chewing, she smirks. If you're a sorcerer, it will restore your Numa.
What if it's used by somebody who still has new in them or can't use magic? Oh, you don't want to do that. She grabs the ends of her hair. It will boil your blood and rip your skin apart. Each shell is like a bottle for Numa. It has its limits. You can train to contain more of it, like I've been doing for more than 20 years now. But there's no magical rock that's going to do it for you. No, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I won't think about it. I don't want it.
So no potions then, huh?
We can do this. Check about the curse.
A cursed field? Where did you find this stuff? To explain briefly, she observes your boots. I know the place, but she steps away and approaches the garden patch by her house. She observes it for a moment, then kneels down, paying no attention to her robe, and reaches for a wooden spade. What she digs out looks like a tree sapling with 2 leaves that are as large as a hand and a thin elastic stalk. It's shorter than your head. But you look at that, still green. Give me 2 dragons and I'll put it in a bag with soil. It should survive at least a couple days. How does it work?
How does it work? She straightens up. Well, you plant it, of course. Wait for half an hour and you'll see if it grows an inch. She frowns, raises the plant to her eyes and grunts. Forget it. If it bursts into bloom, the soil is enchanted. If it withers, it's cursed. Stays the same? No Numa. She lowers it again. Just be careful when you do it. It loves fogs. Oh god.
There's a plant that grows by magic.
Oh, like if the fog rolls in, I bet it like fucking turns into a monster that you have to kill.
Monster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a plant that grows by magic? Yes. Okay. 2 dragons!
That's all I have.
That is all I have.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. I need a place to rest. Can I spend the night here? Wink.
Yeah. Even though she draws out her words with frustration, she speaks with ease, as if she's recited memorized speech. I know how harsh the woods can be, but I don't offer shelter to travelers. I don't want to look behind my own shoulder for hours or use my golems to protect you. Travel north or south. Look for a tavern or an inn. You'll find safe hearth there. She blinks and crosses her arms. We're both adults. Don't tell me that I could bind ye with a rope or take away ye blades. The less I have to touch ye, the better.
Yeah, okay. I think we just do what she wants us to do, which is currently...
Oh, ask her about the watchtower roads.
Yes. The roads around the watchtower are in terrible shape. Why don't your golems look after them? Why would I bother? You expect her to continue, but her question is earnest. The paths are getting overgrown. Soon getting to the other villages will be close to impossible.
She twirls her hair, looking in the direction of the tower. It may be for the better, she starts listlessly, and shakes her head gently. You may be right. I hope the trail will take care of itself, with traders and all, but the years are getting emptier. Still, I need my workers to set food. or to seek food and guard my walls, she speaks mostly to herself.
I'll bring you
I
some
can bring you some
rations.
rations.
Oh my god. She observes your boots, then crosses her arms. The more bronze rods are spread across the peninsula, the easier it is for me to send the golems into the woods. For now, let's say 20 rations. I guess gentler roads will get me more food anyway, so I don't need you to bring me any barrels. Let's come back when we have done her stuff.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Alright, let's go seek shelter.
Well, so we need to go...
We need to go back to the rights. The bandit rights.
White Marshes.
Yep. We have 8 rods that we set down.
And high points. Okay. So, this is a high point. And we just get here because it's on the way out anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
We can go to the other tower as well. On the other side. Where the gate is.
Just at the gate, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And we also need the White Marshes, which is...
Further north. It's the furthest. We haven't been up there.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Past
So we...
Gill Rocks.
I was here first then. We didn't go in, I don't think.
Yeah, because we got to break the door or something like that to get in.
Time to get it done, yeah?
What time is it?
We have 3 hours.
We might be able to get back to Foggy or somewhere.
The watchtower is blending with the wilderness slowly. There are small creatures ahead of you, not larger than a hare, running from one side of the road to the other. Before you get to the crossroads, they vanish among the shrubs and bushes, which are now rustling and shaking disquietingly. I approach the entrance. I will enter. The door's locked.
Yep.
Break it down, yeah?
I don't know.
Don't have a key.
It's gonna make it a lot easier for stuff to get in if we break the door down.
It's true, but how do we even get a key? Nobody we know even knows about this place. We did look.
Where did we look?
Around here.
Around here, yeah, we looked for a key, but
What
someone
else?
has to have a key somewhere.
And there's a bridge, this, a fallen tree. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
How long will it take us to get to the tavern down south?
3 hours, 45 minutes.
North?
We have 3
got?
hours.
Oh.
We probably need to go to the cabin. Or stay here. We've got really only those options.
Yeah, because Foggy's also 3:45.
Yep, otherwise we're far. Or we could go to the Dolmen. Or Dolmen.
I'd do a quick save if we're gonna go down there.
Sure. I think... Well, so we need high points, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe we just do like a clockwise circle.
Yeah.
Alright.
Down to the Dolmen we go.
Because we need to go here anyways for the creepy. Okay. Dolmen, hello. Seek shelter. There's nothing else to do here.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. An hour traveled.
It has that fucking bunker that we can use.
It says we can go and seek shelter.
Should I just stay here?
Julia's camp is the closest. Where's Julia's camp? Oh, back here. Oh, we haven't been here in a long time.
Yeah.
I guess we have to. We're kind of fucked. Alright. That's not too bad. One health piece. Survivable. Tulia welcomes you with a smile. Is everything alright? You hear laughter. The soldiers are practicing with their bows, shooting at a target in some sort of game. The man is mocking his superior in a friendly banter. I have more questions.
Do we have more questions?
I guess we do. We've went some ways.
Yes, question mark?
Yes. Have you
Yes.
we already went on the what happened to the ruined village, maybe?
Yeah. Nah, there were goblins around the walls, so we never went there. But I was told that the wrath of the herds crushed it. Maybe 10 years ago, her companion agrees with the nod. If there are any survivors, they're surely gone by now.
Maybe they moved to the other settlements or left the peninsula. Or they got caught by bandits.
That might have been what happened with that
Yeah.
wagon that's broken down.
Probably. Have you encountered the bandits?
She sighs out. She lets out a sad sigh. So there are other bandits in the woods after all. Her companion hits his forehead with his palm. This peninsula really hates us. We can't make a dent in its shell. Celia puts a hand on his shoulder, then looks back at you. Thanks for telling us, roadwarden. If I survive long enough to report to someone, I'll be sure to mention it. Maybe I should learn about them first. I don't feel like they bother anybody too much.
No. Sure, good luck with that. The man with the bird chuckles. He's just like, fuck you.
Ever enter the road leading through the heart of the woods?
I think that's you.
Oh, we are advised not to. Have you seen this huge gate in the west, made of rocks, very tall? Met a guard there, named Quentin, maybe. A kind soul, but a bit slow. Almost begged us not to enter the woods, so we took the longer route. That's where all the settlements are anyway, their companionships, and we didn't miss much.
I'm gonna turn the sound up a little bit. There we go. Hi, Cam.
No Cam's in here? No way.
Cam's watching. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But
yep, I'm the only one to like.
Silly. Like and subscribe. What else do you need? Thanks. Do we want to talk to Julia?
Sure.
Oh, and wait, let's clean ourselves.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, let's clean ourselves.
Oh, we can't. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Can't be done.
Maybe we should have gotten that toothbrush.
Yeah. Well, we'll get it on the way back because we'll have $1 billion once we put all of the things up. Hello, Julia. What do you need? Nothing. Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, God. -2 food, minus... Well, that doesn't matter. -1 health?
Yeah, we can't really do anything about it.
Yep. Cooked. We are not having a good time.
Not really.
The shivers wake you up. There you go.
The shivers wake you up, but you hear the soldiers gathering outside. The fog is so dense you hardly see the wall around you, and apart from the screeches of beasts are so disordered you can't tell them apart. Fogs tend to get more common in the late summer, but the tribes of the Dragon Woods often see them as a bad sign. The wild spirits they carry are believed to impact both the visible and the invisible, not in ways that help humankind.
I sigh.
Oh.
Your back begs you to stand up. A monkey, not larger than your head, with a brown and yellow fur, is running on the beams of the wall, but disappears once it notices your gaze. You prepare Tug for the journey ahead. Oh, Tug. Woe is you. I'm gonna wear this bad boy. What do we have? Let's inventory. 2 food, 1 healing potion. Where do we get that?
I don't know. Well, you can go back to the merchant.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because we couldn't get the because he was closed the other time. We forgot to talk to him on that. All right. Mm-hmm. Bone earring, a box from Dolman. Oh yeah, we need to open this. Can we open it? We could open it. Should we open it?
Wait, hold on. Check the journal first. Are we supposed to give that to someone? Oh wait, no, that's from the dolmen. Never mind. Open
Yeah, it was just like in something. Oh, we can make our own notes. Ooh. This game is so nice. Such a creative take on the genre. I don't think there's anything that says we shouldn't. I'm sure there's something, but yeah, I feel like it'll be worth it. Huzzah! The box turns out to be filled with rags, covering a fragile earthen bottle. It's small and sealed with a tall wax seal, inside of which you see a thin stick. It should be easy. It should be easy to instantly open it. Do we want to take the bottle?
Take a look at it.
Hello, bottle.
You can't look inside, and then if you open it, you may not be able to seal it again. Nevertheless, you recognize a magical potion when you see one. It is a tall wax seal, inside of which there's a thin stick, enabling swift opening. It could be anything. No, we'll take it back to Eudocia when we go back around.
Yeah, definitely don't open that.
So she knows what it is.
We have this. Oh, we could take a half. Oh, okay. Okay, we need to start doing stuff like this when we have dead time.
Yeah.
So we can do that. We have this old blanket, which doesn't do anything. A simple arrow, a set of quills.
That goes to the right.
Keys. Hey, Tug.
Good old Tug.
Our fish trap. We have one at the ruined village. It's probably full of rotten fish.
Yep.
Our gambeson, a rope. We have our alchemical ingredient. Oh, and it lists what we have. Soap. We have our lantern, which hasn't been useful yet, and writing instruments, an axe, and a crossbow. Okay.
Cool. Of crossbows.
Let's hit Pelts to the North for chance food. Always important. I like being familiar with it. I really want to do a second playthrough of this game when we finish with like maybe a mage or maybe just the fighter and just go through and just kill stuff and just win.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Jump or we could wash ourselves.
You can also wash yourself in the well, yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't. Well, yeah. It's probably just worth it to have done it. Quick save.
Yeah.
Wash the shell. There we go. All right. Step away. Enter the inn. Any leftovers?
Any leftovers? No.
Oh my God, Kim. Hello. Chat. My favorite color. Chat. It's a funny bit. People don't respect the bit. It's a funny bit. Chat, what's your favorite color? No, today, no, maybe tomorrow. Alright. We don't have anything to tell.
We can gamble with the guards again.
True. Isn't it a 1 in 4 chance to bet a coin and get 4?
Yeah.
We could do axe throwing. You wanna try that? I don't think we've done that.
I like to put this rod on your watchtower for Eudocia.
Oh, yeah. She moves it closer to her face, observing it with widened eyes. Is this some sort of magic thing? After your reassuring words, she pauses. I mean, if it's nothing dangerous, fine. I'll tie it somewhere during my watch. Don't you worry.
Nice.
Do you want...
About the goblins? We'll get...
Yeah, goblins.
More information.
That's
yeah.
That's right. Axe throwing.
Try. We're not very dexterous or strong.
Axe throwing. Throw 8 times. Takes half an hour or so. 4 players. Each bets a coin. Winner takes all.
No, dice rolling is a better option for us.
Yep. All right, you wanna do it?
Oh yeah.
Bet. Hey. Woo! We got it.
Time goes by, filled with lighthearted jokes and chit-chat. During the final round, you get ahead of everyone, and the spectators playfully comment on your moves. The winner takes all. 3 dragons are placed on the table, and you put them into your pouch quickly. The table and chairs are moved back into the building, and the guard in the yellow armor thanks you for playing. Is there anything else you need? Dude, look, easy 3 fucking dragons right there.
For every time we come here, we roll through, sweep them for their money, wash ourselves, and leave.
Yeah, pretty much. Knowledge about wild creatures.
Sure. Nothing. 15 dragons. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. Any discount for friends?
Is there any discount for friends?
Depend on the friend. 13. Yeah, no. Alright. We can't afford it. Walk away.
Yep.
How much do we have now? 5. We're making
5.
it.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's so much better.
Yeah, we should just gamble every time we come here. Like, honestly. We're 2 for 2 right now.
Is it worth, do you think, getting some food? Because right now we don't get health and resting. We have no armor. Rations. We have 2 vitality. Oh yeah, we do have. Let's use some rations, yeah.
Yeah. Take a little nom. Dude, and that increases it by 2. That's awesome. Easy.
And then we're a little bit better off with physical struggles instead of being fucking frail and useless. All right. So ruins.
There's goblins there.
Are there? I thought.
Yeah, that's what the goblins are.
I thought it was the this was the village that had the plague.
No, that's just south of that's Old Pagos. Old Pagos has the plague.
No, not like the curse. Remember, like we go in there, we start throwing up, and like there was the guy, the scavenger.
Oh yeah, man.
Maybe I kind of just want to at least peek, and our fishing trap, pick it up.
We gotta be careful though, because there are goblins there.
For sure. Oh, the village remains dead. You would have seen it. Check the fish trap.
Yep.
Too late. Your catch is already starved to death and it's now eaten by dozens of little creatures. You open the lid and pour out the contents. Step away. Well, okay, so now we have the fish trap.
In the southwest.
Do you want to put the fish trap down again, or should we put it somewhere else? Because we could put it up by like, oh, where's another river? Here?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Since we're up there a little more. This is just kind of far away. Oh, characters? You wait. Small comment. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, your character like actually gets shit.
Better. Yeah.
Seeker. Yeah. Undetermined. We haven't lied. Oh, it keeps track of lies and sewing and gambling. Oh, we can get better at gambling.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to wash yourselves? Probably. You won't get clean. Oh, without a part. Never mind. It didn't work. We need to go to the fields and plant the plant.
Well, you want to take the fish trap back first. You have to grab it first.
Oh yeah. Yep. Shake the basket. Yeah. Okay. Field.
Yep.
I think.
Oh, we didn't buy it. We didn't buy it.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
All right, silly. Okay, well, we got the trap, so that's good.
We can go to the Elder's Cave and see if he'll let us put the rod over there.
Or, well, wait, hold on. We could run in here and put the rod on something.
I guess.
Nah, that's not. That's dangerous. That's a little bit much. Do you say Elder?
Yeah, we did just start. Yeah, the Elder's Cave.
All right. The family of deer you met some days ago has returned to the pond, this time accompanied by more members of their pack. One buck towers over all the others, with antlers as large as your palfrey. It takes a few steps towards you, shaking its head. You better stay where you are. You observe their curious, lazy glances. While the adults quench their thirst, the young ones are playing in the tall grasses or basking in the middle of the road. It takes quite a few minutes before the large beast orders the others to head back into the woods. Its bellow is like a falling boulder.
Stupid beasts.
Stupid beast. Our character is such an ass.
Joe black ants is crossing the road, carrying leaves, dry blades of grass, and little sticks. The old man is sitting on a wooden stool between the garden beds, weeding. The torn plants are resting in a small basket. What do you need, traveler?
I mean, really, just we're here with the rod.
Uh-huh.
Eudocia the Enchantress has asked me to place these bronze rods in high spots across the peninsula. It should be done in about half an hour. He takes and observes the rod for a moment, then closes his eyes and bites it gently. When he returns it, he seems unconvinced. I sense a spirit in it, but I'm not one who can tell who's behind it. How can I be sure? You explain that you know about the nature of the rods, but he changes the topic to Eudocia herself. Another minute passes by before he accepts that you indeed know her. Fine, I'll ask for her story next time I see her. Go, but away from the spring. Don't break your neck. Even a child could get to the higher parts of such a rugged cliff, though you have no reason to expect all the loose rocks to be cleared. Take off my armor and put away my weapons in bags.
Bronze rod is attached to your back by a cord. As you place your feet and hands on the rocks, you realize that you have to move slowly, maintaining your balance, pushing away small and large pebbles, making sure that the wall doesn't collapse under your feet. The rocks are coarse, supporting your grasp, and you rarely find a sharp spot. The climb resembles a nice summer walk, though your muscles are not prepared for such movements. Find the perfect spot, a small crack between two massive rocks. Use the rod to broaden it just a bit, then push it halfway in and fill the gaps with a rag. Doing it with one hand makes you dizzy, but not for long.
Take a short break, catch a second breath. Climbing down is easier, though you struggle to recall exactly where you had previously placed your limbs. The warm sun eases your tension. After a few minutes, you land on the soft grass and dust off your hands. Once again, you prepare your equipment. The druid gives the shining rod a pouty look. Onward.
Well, we can ask him about the bandits too, see if they're bothering him.
Oh, true. Heard about some bandits. Were they bothering you?
His strokes his beard? What?
There's a few typos.
Nervously. There are souls who steal from White Marshes, a village in the north. They would nay dare show up here. But those brigands are brutes, simpletons. Ever the leader, Glosia listens only to force and will humiliate for the enjoyment of her band. She will nay be afraid of some lost roadwarden. Lets go of his beard and lowers his head. She's drifted so far away from her old self, a kind bright girl from Gale Rocks, loved by her parents, but now do nay cross her, or she'll find you. Damn, so she's from Gale Rocks.
Well, that makes sense.
That's why she's raiding it?
I don't know if she's right. She probably sees it as protecting, but we'll see. We have it. We know what we need to do. Just travel, yeah? To the Hallerzel for the
yeah, we
the
can
potion.
also put one there. Oh yeah, and the potion. We can probably put a rod there as well.
Nightmare. You ride through an open gate and swiftly dismount. Some of the locals greet you politely, but they keep their distance. Your clothes, torn and worn, make you look like a vagabond. We need to go to main square to the trader. And then
About the potion?
Did you get it?
Right here. Was a granny picks up the bottle gently, jiggles it, weighs it in his hand, then puts it on his counter. Great. Let's hope my girl will get herself swallowed by a dragon. So we said 5 rings. It's yours.
Perfect. He smiles and looks for the coins in a large pouch. Thanks, O bringer of good news. Thank you, O bringer of great news. My God, you have brought nothing but terrible splendor to this town. You are resplendent in every way.
I take my reward.
And then we have how many now? 10.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Very good.
We're actually getting money. That's crazy.
Yeah, for real. We're all getting younger, eh? We have goods to sell? Not selling the rod. Selling the bone earring wouldn't be bad, though.
Depends on how much.
Just a meal? Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no. I was about to say, I think we already asked about it beforehand.
Yeah. What is he have for
We
sale
could
again?
we could declaw the dragon.
Yeah, I think
Linen fabric.
we can wait if we need, or for when we have some downtime. I think we needed to see the scaven. Somebody had toothbrush here, didn't they?
Yeah, it was the innkeep, I think.
Yes.
Or not the innkeep. Who was
Maybe
it?
it was. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was him.
You get
Let me
that?
grab that shit.
For sure. Now we can clean our teeth. Probably a good thing.
Yeah, probably.
How someone dreams of a healthier smile. He rubs his hand. But before you take it, he puts the box in front of you. I've got the hazelnut twigs in the sheath, but you can replace them in no time. What taste are you looking for? Ooh, what would be tasty? Walnut, apple, oak, below?
I'm thinking apple tree or oak.
Apple sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Apple tree. Cool. He gets some apple tree twigs.
Any rumors to share?
I bet he does.
Rumors? Nay, really? I have my own things to worry about. Neighbors keep their own company. Better for everyone to seek help from my wife. Or the force speakers. Nay, and a mug of ale.
Heard about anybody that needs our help?
Yeah.
You say it as if we expect travelers to get here any day now. I'll ask around. Come tomorrow. Okay, fine. Thanks. Scavenger might have something. We'll see.
Yep.
Hey, Roadster, need anything? Nope, he has nothing. We've exhausted those. We should talk to the mayor because we need to put the thing on the roof.
Yep. Currently busy, but should have mentioned to her that you're waiting. You sit down on the bench, wait for a good few minutes. Dice joins you. She smiles, apologize. Bring news about other parts of the peninsula.
Do we?
Yeah. No, you do see it. You do see it as the first one.
Yeah.
Do that first.
You let her weigh a rod in her hand. It's empty, she says. What is it for? You don't see it definitely won't let us put it there. So I think
You mean Dias?
or Thias, yeah, she definitely won't let us put it there. I'm gonna save.
I'll just say quick save first. We could just do the not lie and see.
Well, but she might be like, oh, she's definitely trying to raid me, because doesn't she have a problem with her? Let me see. Journal.
I don't think so.
Humans. Do we have?
Dias.
Well, so I want to see this first. Okay, Thias. Augie's afraid of her. She's rich. She runs the town. She's very protective of these people. Edosia, according to Laston, she's insane. Her talent doesn't equal. Okay, so I think you pick. Which would you like?
Yeah, we'll lie. See what we can get.
You wanna lie? This one has a chance, and this one we pretend like we don't know, which I think she definitely will say no if we don't know what it does. I think if she realizes we're lying, she'll say no. I think she'll say no. So, you wanna do this one?
We could just help her golems cover long distance without going crazy.
I'm very cool with either. I would be happy to see any result. 3, 2, 1. Which one is your favorite? Pick.
Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What would you like to see Duncan Idaho say?
I feel like he's a gambling man.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to remember this lie. Let's do it. Tracks the rains and winds. She's trying to learn if an entire peninsula has the same weather at all times. She clasps her hands around her knee. Since when does she pay attention to the skies? You want to believe she's looking after crops? She tilts her head to the left and purses her lips. Even if such knowledge could have its use, I'm far from trusting her. You should also be worried. She spends a few long breaths in silence, rolling the piece of bronze on the table. I wait for her decision. All you.
Yeah,
Mr.
hell yeah. Oh,
You gotta
so
read.
far I just read about you speaking. I was like, oh hell yeah,
No,
let's
that's what
go.
I see it.
So far you've been rather reliable. She smiles, and I don't think a piece of bronze will hurt as much. You have my permission to put it on whichever tower you want.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Thank
Easy.
you. Lying only gets us further in life. Remember that.
I'll always remember that.
You surely don't avoid hard conversations, do you? Most city folk feel hesitant when they're met or when they meet pagans. She smirks, with the hand clenched around her deer buckle, makes you alert. Are you that open to strangers, or did the United Church loosen its grasp? I'm interested in who could take their place. The guilds and artisans? The army? Okay. So here's where we have to maintain our anointment to the United Church.
Yep.
The church stands strong.
Units are matched by the new order of seekers, but nothing is set.
So this one is... I don't like your assumptions. So this one we're pissed. This one is just like we're spouting like cue cards. This one is sort of indifferent. This one is pro army, pro merchant. I mean, we are pro merchant.
Yeah, the maritime trade keeps the city alive. The merchants took the lead.
Yeah, I think that's good.
It works for me.
Is this one you or me?
You just read.
Yeah.
The roads might turn wild, but the sea will never say its hunger for ships. People who lost everything are more likely to risk it all. She still smiles, but her eyes are melancholic. When the world shakes, it's also time to change the old order. Maybe it's the only time. Because she's also a merchant.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of her thing. She's pagan, but a merchant. I could use some work. Oh, we might have other news. I bring news. Well, I guess tell her this now, yeah.
Yeah.
The monks are worried about you, Dusty's golems. They asked me to make sure they're not a threat. Can't say I blame them, but I thought she and they share at least some of their goals. She crosses her legs, dangling her foot as she gathers her thoughts. That sorceress is only a few seasons away from being a crazy witch, the one who lives in a tower surrounded by a thunderstorm, with a pointy hat and a talking doorknob. I know the location.
Wait, she's already that. Wait, hold on a minute.
She is that.
She is already that. Wait, she's not a few seasons away. She's there.
Do we want to tell her about the hideout?
Oh.
Probably not. I think we should keep that
Yeah, we'll wait for now.
That's all I have. No, this one's you. Aloud, please.
Can you give us a moment as you frown? A muscular, crudely dressed woman approaches the table asking Thais for directions. Something about moist logs and breaking boards. You stop paying attention quickly and instead wonder why the mayor insists on holding these meetings outside.
She's busy. I think that.
I think it's all theater.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Theater. Great job. She sends off the worker with an encouraging smile. Though, when her eyes meet yours, it shifts into a challenging smirk. Thank you for your time. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want to see the tailor and fix our terrible shit clothes?
Yeah, that works.
People are hesitant to trust us. Hello, Bion. She's patching regular stuff. What do you got? We could do both of these and just have some armor, which is definitely important, and then also fix our clothes.
Yeah.
I think that's probably all right.
Yeah, we got enough money for it. Might as well. We'll want to keep a dragon for gambling.
For sure. Good luck. It's chilly. Okay, we have 6 hours.
We can talk to Elpis as well. The Druidess. I
Yes.
know she's kind of a cunt.
Oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't have like anything. We could go to. We definitely should go to the gate. Do you want to try the rock slide first, or?
Sure.
Alright. 'Cause I don't remember what was here. It's been a while. The rock slide has made the path impossible. A brown critter gets startled at the sound of hooves and climbs up the crag. Alright, we can't do anything. Cool. To the gate.
Sure.
To the gate.
A small gray lizard is basking on a rock, but runs away at your sight. Quintus looks at you from the top of the precipice that's near the tower. He crosses the parapet and leans forward. Warden, thanks for talking with Dalit. She brought me some supplies for my tusks and claws. Things could look better, but you know.
Things always could look better. Yes. You unpack and show him the rod. Lighter than it looks, he says quietly. And I know Eudocia. She always does all weird. She was a quiet kid, but a smart one. Never tried to steal my milk. He hands it back to you and puts on an unpleasant smirk. But I'm doing not for free. Let me guess. 6 rations, some tasty ones. Oof. Okay, so we just need to come back with 6 rations.
Yep.
Alright. Continue. Do you want to go to Pagos?
Yeah.
And then probably the monastery as well.
Yeah.
We'll probably be able to sleep there. Hello, Pagos. This is you, right?
You reach the bottom of the hill, and unfortunately, the peppler is already there. It stands up on its hind legs, making a deep roar when you get closer. Huh? What? The pebbler? What is a pebbler?
Pebbler is a nuisance. Can get big of a house, but few. Something.
Silly.
Alright. Facing would end badly. Return to the crossroads. You reach a pleasant smell of moist soil and the constant cacophony of buzzing insects. Where to? Oh, we're just at the same place. Well, let's go look at this destroyed sign. Covers steep house. Alright, that isn't useful. Let's go to this thing and then drop our fishing net.
Yep. Fjord.
Ford.
No, fjord.
Ford. It's built Ford tough. Oh, the bugs. Oh, that's all you.
A dance of flies, gnats, and mosquitoes is disturbed by the arrival of feasting dragonflies, though they present no threat to the sheer number of blood-sucking creatures. Excuse me. You're standing on the southern bank. Wait, just click travel. Hold on. Can we just, like, not do it?
I guess.
Nice. Perfect.
Oh, there you go. Now we go to. Well, we've been to the garden. Oh, we haven't went this way. How much time do we have?
Nope. Yeah, let's
We
go.
have 2 hours. Let's not go there.
2 hours? Yeah, no. Let's go back to Howler's Dell.
Oh. Okay, we have time. We have time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go back now.
Yeah,
That'll give us about an hour left, and we
barely.
can declaw that dragon claw.
Yep. Inventory. Detach. There we go.
Nice. Anything else we can do from our inventory?
There's the rods, the pelt.
Can we
This.
offer our service to the guards like right before the end of the day?
Nah.
I feel like that's gonna look work, no, yeah.
So the square to the
We can
end.
place. We can do the. Wait, we can go back. Go back. Go back. What happened? We can do the rod thing now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Take half an hour. There you go. Yeah, you approach the same tower you climbed before. There's a teenage girl crouching at the bank of the creek, washing laundry in bowls. With a smile, she offers to hold the rope ladder for you. I don't need help.
I accept it.
Yeah.
I accept. She puts on her sandals and approaches the ladder. Go ahead. She keeps it still as you climb to the top. Even when the wind gets stronger, you feel control. It takes you a fair bit of time. With a couple of cords, you attach the rod to the outer wall and make sure that even a strong push will make it fall down. Oh, excuse me. When you touch the ground, the girl doesn't walk up to you, but tries to make eye contact. There's a nice view from there, eh? Young kids this tall. She holds her hand near your waist. Always climb up when the soul is watching. Her kind smile contrasts with her bored, indifferent eyes. Some chit chat won't hurt me.
True. She craves any tales from the outside world. You tell her about Tug and the hardships of your travels, while she tells you about her magical talents. She can make water clean and hopes to put it to use when she gets more experience with it. I do not get all the power-hungry sorcerers, you know? Why would one throw fire from their hands while their spoons need to get clean? It's like free run. She also mentions the strict rigor followed by the local druids. They take on the responsibility of teaching new generations how to live side by side with the woods. Because of this, they're like our other parents, you see, with their own rules and tasks, but aren't so cranky if we speak to them humbly, like their own kids. It may be weird for an outsider, she says with a smile, but there are not some mages of right before forest walker, but there are not some mages of right, but our forest speakers. Soon after that, she bids you farewell, stretching her arms and back, and returns to the wet clothes. Alright. We got them. Now we just have 5 left. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Main square, innkeep. We need to sleep. Okay, so we could sleep in a room and get absolutely fixed up for 2
Yeah, I
gold.
think we should do that.
Probably best. Alright. I hate it. It sucks so bad spending like all of our money on fucking sleeping.
You lose your senses right after you lie down. In the middle of a warm, stuffy night, you are entangled by your dreams, too tired to fully wake up, too accustomed to having a mid-sleep break just to get back to sleep. You're between the realms, surrounded by visions so vivid you're tempted to reach out, touch them, and stretch them out. They're your playground.
To realize I'm empowered, do my best to enjoy myself, fly, defeat dragons, eat whatever I want. One dare disturb the natural flow of dreams, accept them if they are, no matter how much I try, my nightmares interfere with even the most joyful dreams. I try and break free of the state. I think we're so egotistical and pompous, we just like decorate ourselves in our dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You spend the night in peace, in a clean bed with a tightly shut window and a warm blanket. In the morning, you find a stool placed by your bed, covered with fried breaded mushrooms with gravy, a slice of bread with butter and cheese, a chamomile tisane? Tisane? What is tisane? Tisane?
Tyson?
Tyson? A chamomile drink. Once you get dressed and go downstairs, a young boy who's covered in mud and speaks unusually loud and enthusiastically mentions Tug has already been brushed and watered. You nod and he runs outside without noticing it. The innkeeper is sitting near the door, from time to time carrying out another bowl with either stew or gruel. Thias is nowhere to be seen. The scavenger is sitting on a stool, using his knife to turn a log of wood into a new cup. Cool. Just leave.
I don't think we really need anything else. from these Fizzolis. So yeah, we can try and go back to the
Let's see what this
rights.
is.
No, stop the old Pagos first, because we have to talk. We have to try and get into contact with Eudocia's family.
It's true. Oh, we didn't do the monastery either. Or I guess we couldn't because we were stuck over here.
Oh yeah, we were stuck. Reach the bottom of the hill, and the pebbler is nowhere in sight. There are many more fruits and leaves it may chew on, so it may return any day now. If it craves what this place has to offer so much, I should just get rid of its food. It may take me an hour or two, but at least I'll gather some fruits for myself. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Oh, we're uglier. You prepare all your tools, especially your thick protective gloves, and a tether tug to one of the younger trees. It's not an easy task. You spend more than an hour cutting down twigs, shaking off the fruits of the thinner branches, picking them up by hand, or hitting them with a stick. Your rope helps you stay secure for the first few Your rope helps you stay secure in the first few minutes of climbing is closer to fun than work, but the longer it takes, the more tired you become. You finally take a break to eat a couple of plums and apples, but the best ones you save for later, covering them with a blanket and putting it on the very top of your bundles. You're standing on a carpet of greens, browns, reds, and purples. You drag some of the thicker branches to the side, and to make riding forward easier, but the earthworms and boars are going to have a feast. Right. Let's hope the peddler is picky enough to ignore the mess on the ground. That's what I hope.
All the fire comes from the settlement. As you reach the gate, you hear weeping. You knock on the gate a few times, but for a minute or two, no one comes. Finally, Tertia opens the peephole. You approach the gate and knock at it. She gives you a long look. Healthy still? Good. I tell them about the druid's plan.
I may know a way to help you with the plague. You begin. Even before you end your story, various voices interrupt you with all sorts of queries, which results in a long, chaotic conversation. As their enthusiasm rises, more people approach the gate, chiming in with their doubts or asking for things that have already been explained. Through the hole in the gate, you see a swarm of shifting faces and clothes. Just try and tell them everything.
Yeah.
It's you. Once you.
Oh, my bad. The locals spend most of the time arguing with each other about hope, desperation, doubts, and distrust. You're even accused of trying to manipulate desperate souls, reaching the point where you can move on. It takes you a good few minutes.
Not much I can do from here, but as I've said, awakening the altar requires Numa. If you've something I could use as a sacrifice, it would be a huge help. Yet another long discussion occurs from the other side, though this time it's more organized, with one soul speaking at a time. When Tertia addresses you, there's sadness in her eyes. There are no enchanters here, Warden. All the magic potions we had we used to fight the plague, and my neighbors don't want to give away our last treasure to someone they don't trust. I can't make this decision for them. You'd rather keep some treasure than save your lives?
Yeah. People on the other side fall silent. The woman observes you with reluctance. It's not the way we do stuff. We won't turn ourselves into mindless beasts.
Well.
Eudocia.
Yes. A long, uncomfortable silence. She's too late. They were asking for their daughter in their nightmares before the illness took away their tongues. We burned both of them on the same day, if it means aught to her. She looks down. Tell her I'm sorry for her loss. I hope she found the peace she was looking for.
Damn. I bet if we would have gone to Eudocia sooner.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, because it's been, because you gotta remember, we came up and around the left-hand side. We got here to Old Pagos a while ago.
It's like, what day is it? Does it say? Oh, it's here. 31 days till autumn. Which I think, day 9. So we spent 9 days.
Yeah.
That's not that long. You know what I mean? It's not like super our fault, but.
I don't know, but if we got here on like the second day or the third day, you know?
Yeah, probably. Well, I guess there's really nothing else we can do.
Yeah. Won't really.
I've been in many settlements warning the locals about the plague. You don't have to worry about their safety. Have we not? I thought we did. Well, whatever.
We have, but we haven't been to all of them yet.
Monastery?
Yep.
We can definitely get a rod here.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, we are of the Order.
A large red Surian is laying in the middle of the path, basking in the sun, but flees at your sight, climbing down the rocks as if they're a floor. You spot more than a dozen hooded figures absorbed by their work in the fields among the fruit trees. One of them is hanging by the hourglass, polishing it with a cloth. You call the monks by hitting the sticks, and the drawbridge lowers. Eiley gestures for you to enter the storage house with his bandaged hand. Warden, he nods. Is all right? His young companion is right next to him, observing your palfrey.
Eudocia, the enchantress, wants me to place these rods.
Oh, no, let's do about the things you asked me to do first.
Oh, yeah. I'm listening. Here are your quills.
Tells you to wash outside of the case in the bucket, then to put it on the ground. After you move away, he picks it up and opens it gently with his bandaged hands. He greets them with a wide yellow smile.
So our deal was about a good word.
A good word.
That's right. Thou hast done it from the goodness of thy heart. He snorts and points at behind him. I'll let the prelate know, and my friends from Old Pagos as well. Well done. I took a closer look at the golems as well.
Yeah. You describe their looks and mention the unusual engravings you notice in the larger rocks. Ailey listens carefully, but it takes him a few heartbeats to respond. Such signs may be dangerous. He wipes his lips with his bandaged hand. I've read about the city golems. They're different. We may need help from an experienced fighter, but we lack such souls in the order. He finally lowers his hand, observing a child who hums a simple melody at the edge of the cliff.
I learned more about the engravings covering the golems as well.
Yeah.
Ailey's
eyes. Oh, yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
Ailey's eyes are wide open. He and Decima exchange telling glances. He rubs his bandaged hand. If those signs work, who knows what kinds of words she can select next. His voice is tense, but hoarse, forcing him to cough. Take supplies? Maybe. Hunt humans? That's all. They probably won't let us do that then, but...
Yeah.
We could try.
Yeah, we can still try.
She wants me to put these rods up.
Huh. You've brought her magic here? He steps back while Decima turns toward you and reaches behind her back with one hand. Ellie's voice is close to a shout. Take it away before you put all of us in danger.
It's just a piece of bronze.
Yes.
His pale face starts turning red. The echo adds a thunder to his words. You're not asked for your thoughts. You think yourself a judge after you put your trust in that witch. He points at you with a bandaged finger. She's a beast in clothes. Its claws will tear away thy head. Whatever. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
These guys are silly. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if we picked the right religion.
Maybe we just drop it.
You guys are assholes.
Yeah, well, I don't even think these guys are the real ones.
No, I think they're just a bunch of bandits.
Yeah. We head south.
I'm using the restroom real quick.
Alright. In the meantime, I will do much of nothing. Oh yes, oh yes. You know what time it is, gamers? Epic gamer time. Inventory. Wild plants. Oh, we can eat those. Pouch with coins. Set of claws. The hourglass. An old blanket. This is such a useless thing to be carrying around. Fish trap. Our gambeson is working now. We have our rope, we have an axe, we have a travel set that's good enough to keep us moderately clean. We can write, we can put these rods up, we've got an arrow. One arrow specifically, nothing more, nothing less, which is unfortunate, but alright. Fish trap, good old tug, and some keys.
Well, sadly,
It's
I
sleep
just
time.
realized what time it was.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I should probably go to bed.
Absolutely.
Work at 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Calls my name.
Get to sleep. Save the game now is what I do.
Yes. Good luck with the stream.
Yes. 99. Sleep well. Ciao, ciao.
Night.
Bye, bye. Now he's gone. What am I to do? Quit game. It's all the roadwarden I can have. We do something else instead. Something treacherous. But what? What is to be done? Let's see. What would be fun? What would be chill? I don't want to do something that takes a lot of energy. I'm tired. I'm a tired fellow. How about would be a good game. Pick anything. Anything at all. I just don't know what. Maybe hunt. No. Hunt is gonna crash and make me angry, and that's how it goes. Maybe Vagante, because nobody plays that game. But I've played enough of that, haven't I? Maybe some classic Battlefield. Portal. Risk of Rain. It could be anything. Chat, what are we playing? Chat, what do you want? Chat, what do you want? What's on my to-do list? Skyrim. Disco Elysium. Animal Well. Which I do need to finish, but it's a decent amount of thought. How about... I guess I could try and get Hunt to work, but it probably just won't. How about... I don't care about an update. Get out of here. Play Kingdom. Surely. People like Kingdom. I need to change the name. Was it? It's just Kingdom 2 Crowns. Like, why can't I type? And then change the game to Kingdom. To Crown. So, there we go. And then I need to change this to that. Probably turn it. It's probably a fine volume. There we go. I have no money. I'm impoverished. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because my workers don't work. They won't kill any animals or bring me any joy. I need a jester in my kingdom. And it seems that I already am packed full of them. I don't even know how you're supposed to make a bunch of money when you're in a situation like this. I can't get any coins and I have nothing I can do. do anything. My archer's gonna miss every shot. There's too many of these enemies for them to survive, so they're all going to die. Yeah. Here it comes. An unfortunate reality. Oh. I don't even know why I gave him that money. Doesn't do anything. Wish you could do something as the king, but I don't think you can. Well. I don't even know if I'm so interested in this at the moment. Just there's not a whole lot I can do. I'm sort of stuck. My archers won't venture far enough to shoot these rabbits, and I can't get money, which means I can't do anything. Like, they just stop. Stop stopping. Go. Go. Onwards. Kill the rabbits. Why is it that ye do nothing? You stand here and... Oh, okay. One thing. I can't spend these gems. Foolish of me to assume I would have workers that did anything of worth. You know what? No. No, not Kingdom 2 Crowns time, I don't think. I think we're gonna do something else that I probably also need to get done. Got a billion games that I need to complete, and that's not high up on my list. I need to do Cyberpunk. I mean, this is my list. I need to do Rain World. Left Alone. I'm gonna do those probably tomorrow though. Not tonight. What time is it to do? Is it just YouTube binge time? Like always? Probably. Yeah, sounds like that's what time it is. And then right now it's going, we're gonna put this in just, just like that, and then I need to open this. There we go.
This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original text
I'm just
commentary.
gonna steal this thumbnail.
Yeah. Formula days? Yeah, it was not bad at all. Oh man, I forgot my
Boom. Is that better? Nah, let me get Let me get one. It's like bad. It's a like crazy car crash video. These always are good. Sure. That one. Cool. Done.
Ah, look at the car. Baby, what the
I gotta go help.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh my god. What do we even know about cars? Everything? Mm-hmm. Might as well. That's great. This is epic. You like jazz?
210, ambulance 213, ladder 195, car 219, motor vehicle collision 5300, 5698, interstate 80 eastbound highway, engine 210, ambulance 213, ladder 195, car 219.
I got, come westbound, we have a Prius involved in the other median.
No. What? Farmers? Oh, no, 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 no. Are you on your way back? No, I got in a car accident.
You know, I just love jazz. Really, man. It's just the best.
Everyone's overhead. Have the lead unit back off a bit.
Henry, you want it overhead?
I think it's these videos that are the reason that I've been such a vigilant and cautious driver in recent time. Because I think when you just see all of this, it's pretty terrifying. I feel like I almost get into a wreck every day due to somebody just completely being on their phone and not paying attention. It is what it is. People running through red lights way after or way before it changes recently. It's gotten a big problem in my area. There's a couple intersections that I drive through consistently almost every day where people just blow through and they're like busted ass sedan. And I guess they don't care if they die, but like I care if my car gets messed up, so I'd be pretty upset if I T-boned them. Yep, just like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is this guy? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Siri.
Epic mic. Epic microphone.
Holy, that guy just flipped his goddamn truck. Holy. Oh my god. I'm gonna let.
Are you gonna call the?
Yeah, I'm gonna call the police, okay? And my supervisor. I'll get back to you, okay? Bye.
Okay, sure.
That's so funny. These videos bring me great peace.
596, the drivers.
It's so relaxing.
70 eastbound, I got rear-ended. Eastbound or westbound, right before the Central Park exit. Gotta flip this truck.
Current loop video is now locked.
Save video.
Save that video. Garmin? Okay, Garmin, save video. Love it.
Yeah. Different outfit. Like the new one now?
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. I just saw a car crash.
Yeah.
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping the windshield brakes. It has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place. The changes big and small. Loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusive supply.
Do you or someone you know have foundation issues? Call Accurate Foundation Repair. 972-623-25.
Benefits Medical is located in the heart of Dallas at Alta and Preston and so easy to get into. Call one of the fantastic staff members at Men's Edge today for a confidential, safe, and comfortable appointment. For over 20 years, they're the ones DFW men depend on. 972-996-0900.
John, what do you think about these tariffs? What do you think's going to happen? Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The price is on you.
Dude, when it comes to turn lanes and these motherfuckers just ramming into people, it's always some obese chick that walks out of this sedan. It's so good. It's always the same. You can tell because the suspension's leaning to one side.
It's rare that he doesn't build up, so let him
The fire's just been reported, see? The emergency vehicles.
Oh, okay, they're coming.
Yep. I'm not moving.
Oh my god! Holy!
Recognition mode is finished.
See you at once. For the rest of your party, will be housed and sent off first flight. Her uncle swung with his host. What madness is this? He said bluntly. Brendan
What madness is this?
The edge of his words. A night ascent with a moon on
What niacin pestilence has found its way here again?
Now it's green. Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa. Wow. That's stupid. Did you toot?
No, somebody else did. I should have.
You should toot.
I don't know why I don't.
It's just, it doesn't have the right way.
Average speed checkpoint. Entering average speed checkpoint.
No, 16, when Durant, 4th of July, right? He made the announcement. It's 2025. 9 years later, and dude's still the big ticket on the free agent market.
What?
Kudos to
Two teeny boppers. I want to see some crazy stuff. I've seen all of these.
How did that?
Looking for specific color grading.
just like scrunched up and just like.
Go f yourself. Go.
Like that, I'm gonna steal it.
All the way to Vancouver in one day without being. Whoa.
Oh my god. Fuck are the flashers?
Call 911.
And who was going to be working with me the whole time. At one point, early on, he said, you know, how you doing? I said, you know, he said, well, I can arrange that if you think it'll help. I said, what do you mean? He said, I can't produce any alcohol, but I can.
We have plenty of tacos, easy. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Stop, stop. Okay? Yes. I'm okay. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I'm okay. It's just my arm where the airbag hit me. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Can I get you out there, bro? Open the windows. Yeah, it's the.
Una casa, vemos en Altamira, en Ciudad Jardín, en otros lugares. No conseguí nada porque $500.
huh? Ain't shit, Dilly. This is what we do all night long. Ain't shit, Dilly. Dude, these videos, I love it. I love my idiots in cars. I could just go to sleep to car crash sounds, man.
Tech is a big competitor for talent, and the pandemic has upended
I will. I go to sleep right here, right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A reckoning
What are you gonna do
in
about it?
finance that was long overdue. Callie Williams Yost is a business.
Oh, I love the reactions. Oh shit. Oh, you better not hit that guy. The ones that you want are the terror. The ones where they're screaming. The last words that they can make out are just fear. Sounds of fear.
Wish politicians look out for minors, not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord,
Jeffrey Epstein. A silver car that ran the red. At least it wasn't a green car.
Ooh.
Should I do half and half YouTube on like YouTube on one monitor and then have like Balatro on the other monitor? What do we think about that?
We gotta be like, hey, like step in.
I think so. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Like, I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to say just because. Okay, Garmin, save video.
Let's rock my jazz then. Can't have jazz and YouTube and a game. That would be just far too much. Oh, that's the wrong. Oops. That's not good. Why is that the one that's selected? There we go. Look at that. Now this is how we brain rot. Mm-hmm.
This was August 15th, 2023 on Route 7 or Limestone Road, just before Milltown Road in Delaware.
What are we getting on main monitor then? I forget you can do this on YouTube now, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows that. Yeah, on Pro Strat.
Wait. Oh, shit.
You can do Balatro, that's fine.
It's okay.
Oh yeah. What we got? Kings and queens, 5s, 8s, a bunch of interesting stuff. Okay. It's more than enough. Oh, don't have money for that. That is unfortunate. I do have money for that. That's more than enough again. Don't want that. Let's play a crispy little 5 of a kind. Probably shouldn't do that because then it unlocks it, and then now I have to do a 5 of a kind, but whatever. I'm not here to min-max, not perfectly at least. See if I can get some value off of this. It's gonna be way too risky to go for that. So do I have 9s? No, I've got 7s. A lot of 7s. A couple 6s. A bunch of queens. Do it like that. Not cooked. God. Go for queens. Go for 6s and 7s. Go for queens.
It's gonna ruin Disney for Eric too.
Oh, okay. Here we got a crash.
Yeah, that's enough. Damn. I'm kind of cooked, man. Is that enough? Sure. Nope. It's fine. I think that's enough. Yep. I don't need the Nana. Oh my god. That doesn't do anything now, but it might eventually.
Almost there, Billy. Oh my god! Oh, fudge.
What happened?
This guy turned on top of him. Turned right on top of him.
Oh my god.
Are they okay?
Oh, fudge.
I don't know because, well, we should pull over and make sure they're fine.
God, are you serious? Are you serious, dude? Oh my god.